Yep, that's about it. I think painted, done. These are the last bits of filming I did. I'll show you that, and that's it. That's the end of the bus. I'll do a full tour at some point, I suspect. I don't know, maybe not. And but otherwise, this is it. That's all, folks. I'm going back to the bigger picture of the farm, and see you soon. Thanks for coming on the journey with me, though. When the joiner made the kitchen and all these other bits and pieces, I couldn't really, I just couldn't choose a kitchen that I liked, like from a standard one. And because he'd made everything else himself anyway, it just seemed to me that just make the kitchen, just casually like, you know. But he did, because he's a genius. And so he made it sort of, and he made all things fit exactly. You can't really see, I don't think there, that cupboard. He's put a little thing into there. More about this cabinet in a moment. But the and then I love this. This is made out of this, you see. This is moisture repellent or resistant MDF. And I love the colour of this. It's a great colour. And it's designed to repel moisture, or at least not absorb it in the way that MDF does, because it has a resin in it that repels water. So it's good for bathrooms and various things like that, right? So kitchen, obviously, although this is not going to be a high humid density place, but it might be, because we don't know, is the bus going to be like a greenhouse? Maybe. So these, I don't want these swelling and splitting. So I had these made, and then I just love the colour of it. So all I've done is I put a clear varnish over it, and it has obviously made the colour a slightly darker, you can see, and it's put a tiny bit of a sheen on it, even though it's a matte. It's a clear matte, but I love it. I'm thinking of painting these surrounds now in gold. Of course I am. So another job that has to be done, again, as a last almost final part of the kitchen, is the countertops have to be sanded and oiled. When they were first put in, they were done, but they've had some hammer since, so I've got to go over them and re-oil them, and hopefully that'll make them more water resistant, repellent. At first I was going to have stone or something, but the wood just looks so nice in here, and I felt it needed that because of the metal and the glass, and I thought that just wood would look so much nicer mixed in with the colours and everything too. And this is a beautiful oak countertop that has been made to fit, and now I just need to sand it and oil it and prepare it for a life in the kitchen with me. Oh, much needed rain. One thing I've wondered is whether I ever showed you the front door. Shut the front door, didn't I show you the front door? It's got the things there, not like Star Trek, but where you get in and off, on and off a bus, in and out of a bus. Apparently, I do know actually. But obviously that's no good for small house living. So put a front door in. Look. PVC, black. Who knew? So that's rather jolly, isn't it? But I'm also going to show you my seats inside, because I don't know if I showed you these. This seat here, can't really show you very well, this is terrible camera working, but this is the one that's normally in the centre of the bus that you pull down to sit on if you've got a buggy and you want to sit with your baby. So I've repositioned it here so that when I step in I can sit on it. I'm showing you sitting in case you've never seen people sit on a seat. And I can put my shoes on. This is me putting my shoes on. I'll put my slippers on, my carpet slippers. Get my pipe out of a box, which will be here, and off I go down there. And then the last bit we're doing is in the driver's seat area. I'm going to paint all that a different colour, but I've upholstered the seat. I'd love to see a bus turn up with a driver sat on one of those, perched. And like this one, it's had the blue metal before, and I painted it copper, because that's what I had in a tin. And I don't like things to go to waste. Now I'm turning my attention finally to the very front of the bus, which I've sort of ignored really. Showed you, I think, before the seat, the jump seat that's been put in here. But it was actually attached to the wall slightly before I'd intended to, because I wasn't to paint this wall a colour. I'm still going to do that, I've decided now, having seen it on there. I think it looks boring. The seat looks fabulous, but I don't like this. Burning. And I'm going to put some sort of antique mirror or clock or something here. Referring to my mood board again, I won't. So I've been looking at these colours here. I like this one, like that. Teal, obviously. I'm sure you're all as bored of the bus as me. So I finished painting everything. Teal down that end. I thought it might be dark, but it's fabulous. It scissors in with the white and the cubbyhole whiteness, and it's gold and look, it's personal taste. Y'all might hate it, but I don't care, honey chaw, because I love it. So that's it. I'm done with all this now. I'm not going to do any more. I'll do a final tour eventually and show you everything. Probably, maybe, probably not actually. Just have to come and see it for yourself, love. I painted these with the French chiffon, the white. I didn't do the gold because the gold looked sort of green in the light. It looked just awful. You know, it's all paint, isn't it? You can just change it. That's the beauty of paint. So that's it really. That's all we have time for, folks. So I will do a tour, I suppose, at some point. I don't know. But I've got other bigger fish to fry at the moment. So I'm going to go back to Operation GOODLIFE at large in the farm and sign off on the bus. Thank you so much for coming on the bus journey with me. And come and see me. Come and hang out on the bus with me. The bus of dreams. The golden phallus, as my friend calls it. Make of that what you will.